Let's go anyway. Connecting. Let's go. NR should be up. Hopefully. That it is. Let's go. Of course, this is pre-race, yada yada. Just getting the stream up and ready. Casually promoting everywhere, as I normally do for this kind of stuff. Not really in kayfabe yet, so. Hello everyone. Not sharing my full screen, but this is just a bland look at what I do beforehand. Alright. Gotten through all the servers. Holy shit, my laptop. Alrighty then. Holy, my laptop is having a stroke right now. Ah, balls. I know that did not just happen. I know that did not just happen. I may or may not have closed out of the wrong tab. I may or may not have closed out of the wrong tab. So we are still streaming. Do not worry. I double checked. We're good. So yeah, it's now actually time to head into the duels and not whatever the hell just happened right there. Alrighty. 46 degrees in Daytona. I don't know what kind of drugs, but
Drivers.
Okay. Let's try that one again.
Drivers. 2 cars.
Alright, car's already rolling. This is a duel. Don't really need to be 100% serious. This is in universe, but figure we could go ahead and give a rundown of the field. Kurt Busch starts on pole position for the Daytona 500, as long as that 97 is not junked. Outside, starting second place, Ryan Newman. Third place, rookie this year, that would be Casey Kane. Fourth place, Tony Stewart. Fifth place, Paul Menard. And sixth place, in a shocking performance, is Larry Foyt. See the rest of the field through here. Good performance by Ricky Hendrick, putting the 84 11th. Go or go home cars. We will go over those as we see here. 39, 14, 84, 33, 98, 50. A few others in the back. Green flags already out. 90 and 72 are the go or go home cars. Green flags out here. 20 laps here at the Daytona International Speedway. Kurt Busch is going to lead us into turn number 1. Casey Kane following close behind. Look through. Kane's going to make a look to the inside. Of course, 14 cars will lock in through the duel, minus the pole sitter, who's already in the show. Fields come soaring by. The 72's already dropping off the back of the pack. Menard looking to the inside of Kane. Can't quite get there. Actually, no, Menard will get there. Who's going to lead a lap number 1 of the first duel of the 2004 season? That looks to be Casey Kane leading lap number 1. Kane leads over Menard. Kenseth getting help from his teammate. and Carl Edwards. Inside line's really formed up. Outside only has about 3 cars. Middle line partially there. That bottom line is where you want to be. See the field fly on by. Good flybys. We're 4 wide. This is a dangerous spot to be in, guys. It's a duel. Don't wreck your car, especially for that 39. If the 39 wrecks, they have the time to rely on, but you don't want to rely on it. 39 does go around. Huge crash in front of the field. Multiple open cars in it. The 72 barely tags it. Huge wreck at the front of the field. And your pole sitter, Kurt Busch, is in it. Kurt with heavy damage. Massive wreck. The 72 almost flips on the apron. Huge wreck at the front of the field. And I think only about 4 cars get away from that unscathed. The 90 day is done. Kerry Earnhardt, heavy damage. Heavy damage to the 14, 50 with heavy damage. Remember, the top 14 get through. The 12 day is done. The 31 is done. The 90 and 98 are blowing up. Their chances are done. The 72, heavy damage but could carry on. This is going to be a race of attrition. The 72 is gunning it. My lord, bro. Field's checking up. Heavy damage to the 1, the 33. Hardly anyone got away from that clean. The 50's up into 3rd, but front and rear damage. Like I expected, we're going to be racing aggressive for these positions, and aggressive racing leads to desperate moves like those right there. Thankfully, some of these guys are safe on points. The 90's coming in. The 84 getting really lucky with no damage. Try and get a look of pit entries. Oh my god, NR, please hang on. Heavy damage to the 24, 98 previously mentioned blowing up. The 20 day is done. And now the list of retirements are beginning to fill in. Is Kurt fine? Is Kurt Busch okay? They're working on the 97. The 97 has not retired. That is heavy front end damage. More than likely a good chunk of these guys are going to have to go to a backup car. A lot of drivers parking. The 39 keeping it on track. That's good for their hopes. Oh, that's Kurt Busch's day done. I don't think we're going to have 14 cars left in this race, guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 12 cars on track. 14 cars make it in. This is going to come down to the 1 and the 14 being locked in simply because they were ahead at time of death, pretty much. 39 is locked in on speed, yes. The 39 would be locked in on speed. So let's get a look at what happened to bring out the caution here. Holy shit, I did not expect that, guys. I wanted to keep kayfabe alive, but oh my god. Like, Robbie instantly parked it, which means he had to have had a massive shunt in this. Alright, let's see here. So, of course, we're 4 wide at the front. 90 crowds the 39 up. Make contact. They wreck. Robbie has it avoided. Oh, until right there. They wreck hard up here. Kurt goes for a ride. Gets absolutely lifted into the sky. Oh, there's no good view of it, man. Kurtz gets sent to the Shadow Realm. Come on. One of y'all has to have a good view of this. massive, massive hit for your pole sitter. That's going on. The 72 comes flying in. I want to know what killed the 90. It looks to be just ARCA brakes from the back part of the field. Yep, absolute ARCA brakes. 22 goes for a ride. Some of these guys would have been fine had they just lifted. 31 would not have been. Maybe. Oh, yeah. The 90 killed him. The 90 would have been fine in the show by a mile. Yep, let's get you to green flag action. Let's make sure everyone is in line. Yep. Pace minus. Pace minus. There we go. We go back green. I might have done that a little bit too late. Please. Please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I forgot the command. I did a little bit too late. Everyone is saved because the pace car on track is a little chaotic. Still trying to get used to Malin's new system. Apologies for that mistake. But hey, at least the pole sitter is saved. Not proud of that mistake on my end. Not proud of my NR not loading. There we go. We pretend that first attempt didn't happen. Nothing happened. Oh, my laptop wants to remind everyone that first attempt happened. Oh my god, the frames. Please. Anyway, back green. I may have messed up the pace command. I may have pressed pace minus a little bit too late and messed up. So we're saved. Kurt Busch is saved. 72 and 90, of course, dropping off the back of the pack like they did in the first attempt. Already 3 wide. I don't even remember what happened. Casey Kane's looking for the lead. Kane's going to try and lead lap number 1 of the second attempt. Casey Kane will lead lap number 1. Kane's going to fire off into turn number 1. Likely going to lose help from the 17. Tries to clear him. Can't quite clear him. Kenseth to the inside. Of course, there's time for these guys to chill. But everyone thinks it's go time. 20 laps, of course, not really a lot of time. Especially these guys that got to race their way in. It's automatic go time. 72 and 90 falling off the back. Not what they need for a shot at the 500. Wimmer's trying to look 4 wide. Gunzelman trying to peak low. Kenseth leads lap number 2. There's his teammate behind him. Don't expect teammate alliances to stick around that long. Exactly just like that. Burton trying to make a peek to the inside. Kenseth is going to give him the nudge. There's Kurt Busch out there. He's just got to keep that 97 clean. It can't be forced 4 wide. It can't be making stupid moves. He has a Daytona pole on the line here. There goes Kane. Can't quite get to the inside of Burton. So it's Kane and Burton leading the field with Ricky Hendrick and Kerry Earnhardt, 2 open cars right up towards the front. Your correction, go or go home, not open cars. Wrong part of the timeline. Shelmerdine's dropping off the pack. The 90 clinging to the draft. Same with the 4. Back up at the front. Hendrick looking to the inside. Of course, this is Ricky Hendrick's first actual start since his injury. since vacating his ride. Of course, Coach Brian Vickers to the 2003 Busch Series title. Brian Vickers is in the second duel, along with teammate, or I do believe that will be with both Terry Labonte and Jeff Gordon, or not Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. Yes, that it will. So now it's the 9 and the 99 pacing the field here. Lap number 5 at 20. 16 laps to go in the first duel of the year. Or the first duel of the day, correction. Hendrick making a look 3 wide for the race lead. He has the run, he has the line to take it away. But just the run off the top for the 9 and the 99 is going to be enough to clear the 84 into turn number 3. Here comes Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch, your pole sitter, can't really afford any risky moves as we're coming to 15 to go. A lot can go wrong in these next 15 laps, and none of that needs to happen to the 97. Kurt trying to maintain his first ever pole here in the Daytona 500. Can Burton just barely clearing the 84. Jeff's going to have the run off the corner, especially with help from Matt Kenseth. Ricky's trying to get help from Kerry Earnhardt, not really the best pusher in that RCR engine. Currently 14th at the stripe was Kevin Harvick. Remember, top 14 from both races, lock in. Ooh, Kerry's looking for. He has his nose peeking under the 84. Can't quite get the momentum to get that move done. The 9 and 99 is going to go. Just has to keep maintaining the lanes. Correction. Casey leads at the stripe. Oh my god, laptop, please. Kane tried to clear Burton. That might be his flaw. Tried to make a move that was not on from the start. Shelmerdine's already 12 seconds off the pace. Averaged in about, look at Casey, 202. Shelmerdine hits about 190. Maybe a little less down the straight. He's still in minimum speed. Again, it's just the 9 and 99 up at the front. Almost said 19. Nope. Evernham historically hasn't really built that good of plate cars. But man, they found something in Casey's car as the insides begin to get shuffled a little bit more. That's going to be Scott Wimmer heading the inside when Burton moves up to take that middle line in the corner. Wimmer's getting help from Larry Gunzelman. Gunzelman, of course, in brand new Mach 1 Motorsports. Mach 1 never really had a plan as Kane's clear the rest of the field. Wimmer's looking to the inside of the 99 and the 97. Trying to get the run on 2 Roush cars. Probably not going to get it. That he won't. There goes Gunzelman. Big wreck in the front of the field. Heavy damage for Hendrick. Oh, heartbreak for some of these open cars. The 84's in it. The 33's in it. Gunzelman had such a good run going. The 90's in it. The 14's probably locked in on speed. The 50's in it. 72 checking up for the caution. Heavy, heavy damage for these guys. So now we're racing it back. This is just going to help Kane defend. This is going to help Kurt. This dwindles down the field just enough. We see Jeff Gordon coasting on the bottom. Heavy damage to some of these guys. That's just hard racing. We take the stripe for lap 10. 11 laps to go. Going to be restarting with less than half the race left. Let's get you a look to see what happened to bring out the caution here in the first Twin 125 of the day. Now I'm going to leave it running because the only pit stops are going to be damaged cars. What happened here? Oh, we were just barely 4. Didn't really appear. Andretti didn't have enough room to come down. Just clips the side of Kerry Earnhardt into Gunzelman. Gunzelman nails Tony hard. Everyone else is just an innocent bystander as Tony spins. Carey with a good save. Marlin collected. Not really any damage on that 40. Kept it relatively clean. I think just went for a spin. 24 car is out of the race. Already went ahead and pulled it down pit road. Heavy damage from about 14th on back. Let's see who brings it down pit road. I expect everyone behind. Ooh, not everyone. The 90's staying out. Kevin Ray has to stay out. The 50 stays out. Most of the open cars elect not to pit. That's a look on who comes down pit road. But the 90 with that damage stays out. That's some hood damage, but let's go ahead and get you to the restart. Oh, they all DNF'd. All except Larry Gunzelman. Gunzelman is going for it. Foyt has the time to rely on, I do believe. 19 cars are still left in this event. Kenseth is the cutoff for who is in. Ray, Bodine, Shelmerdine, and Gunzelman need to get by that 17 car. 17, of course, having some sort of damage. Heavy nose and side damage. I think he'll be able to be competitive. Let's get to live action. Restarting on lap number 14. Pace car already down pit road. Kane's going to lead us to the green flag. Looking to the outside corrections, John Andretti. We're beginning to snake in the back. Kenseth definitely has damage. Marlin's making a run around the 50. Gunzelman, such a good run, gone to waste with that damage right there. That's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt him massively. Kurt Busch looking to the inside. With Kurt up here, correction, that would be 15th. Marlin takes over 14th. Kenseth is in that all-important spot. Kirk Shelmerdine, this unsponsored 72. They have a shot to make the Daytona 500. Shelmerdine needs to get by Kenseth. Kirk Shelmerdine has a massive run. The 72 undamaged through all of that. He may be off the pace, he may be lacking horsepower in general, but Shelmerdine's looking for it. Gaughan's making a look to the inside. This is a battle for starting third in the Daytona 500. 6 laps to go. Shelmerdine's trying. He doesn't have the momentum to get by the 17. This is allowing the 90 and the 50 to get up. Gunzelman's all but out of it. Shelmerdine makes a peek to the inside. Back up to the front. Gaughan had the lead for a split second. Rudd cycles up to the race lead. John Andretti. John Andretti for DEI has a shot at it. Andretti's probably going to get moved out of line for rookie Johnny Sauter. Getting help from his teammate, that RCR equipment of Robbie Gordon. 5 laps to go. Shelmerdine. I do believe that is Kirk Shelmerdine in the final transfer spot. That he is. Remember, pole sitter's already locked in. Top 14 in the duel, minus the pole sitter is in. Rudd is trying. Rudd, this is for a duel win. Of course, not worth any points, but it's worth pride, and it shows the speed in the 21. The 21 trying to pull away. Robbie Gordon thinking for himself, like always. Jimmy Spencer in the Morgan McClure car. I did not expect him. No one expected him to be up here this late, but now coming to 4 to go, he has a shot at a Daytona 500, not a Daytona 500 win, a Daytona duel win. There's Paul Menard, the rookie, brought in from Chip Ganassi Racing. Bought him out of his ride at Andy Petrie. Now he has a shot. He has a shot to start top 10. Battling back here. Kevin Ray's all but done. Bodine doesn't have the car to keep up with Shelmerdine. Kirk Shelmerdine has a shot. Here comes Robbie Gordon trying to catch up to Ricky Rudd. Coming to 3 laps to go. Jimmy Spencer, Paul Menard, and Kurt Busch, correction. Kevin Harvick are working the bottom. This is a 14 car pack now. As here comes Sterling Marlin. Marlin was just barely clinging in the draft, and he could have a shot to win. Probably not, as Rudd is just gapping the field. I believe that was 2/10. Yes, that was 2/10 at the line. Robbie Gordon in second. Harvick making a look to the inside. This is going to be risky for Kevin. He can make a move. Rudd snaking low, snaking high, trying to get Robbie Gordon out of his draft. They're running very similar pace. Here comes Paul Menard. Menard's going to help. That's not his teammate. Correction. Kevin Harvick is his teammate. Harvick trying to get to the inside of Menard to help him. Coming to 2 laps to go in the duel. Rudd's finally closed up. Just bare correction. Robbie was closing up by about half a tenth. Menard looks to the inside. Paul Menard could have something for the Wood Brothers number 21. Rudd's going to get the run off the top. No, he won't. Menard keeping up same speed. Actually is faster than Rudd. Going to be taking the white flag this time by. Robbie Gordon now has help from Kevin Harvick. Menard can make a move at any time. Not quite able to get the momentum to get to the inside. Looking back for the transfer spot. Todd Bodine's closing. Bodine is closing on Shelmerdine. We're single file up here between the top 4. Top 5 almost. Harvick makes a look to the inside. Harvick thinking for himself. White flags out. 1 more lap to go in duel number 1. Menard is trying. Menard wants to get by Rudd. Everybody wants to get by Rudd. They want the duel win. It's really a 4-car fight as we battle in the back. Menard's trying. He doesn't have the help. He doesn't have the run. This looks to be all but Ricky Rudd. So we're coming through turns 3 and 4. Menard's not going to be able to get any form of momentum. Ricky Rudd through the tri-oval. Ricky Rudd is going to win the Daytona duel. As now we wait for that battle for 15th. Wait, and they were a ways back. Alright, it's a lot better to do this. Does this mean, yes, Kirk Shelmerdine, who was off the pace before that wreck. Shelmerdine's locked into the show. Bodine will miss. Kevin Ray will miss. Kenseth is either going to have to rely on time or owner's points. Gunzelman misses the show. This could potentially mean we see a Hendrick car going home. Ricky Hendrick is not safe. I repeat, Ricky Hendrick is not safe. Let's get a screenshot of duel number 1 result so I have this pulled up. But this could very well mean that we could be looking at a Hendrick Motorsports car missing the show. Something I did not expect to say heading into today. Gunzelman had a ton of speed. He was inside the top 10 when he got wrecked. He's out. But in a surprise turn of events, that unsponsored 72 could be seeing his way in the show. We look. Ricky Rudd blows my eardrums out. Let's get that Duel 2 roster pulled up. Cannot believe it. Ricky Rudd just won the duel. I did not expect Rudd to win. That is true. Kenseth does have the PCP from last season. Kenseth is in. It's just a matter of he is in on speed or owner's points. Of course he'll be in on owner's points if it's not enough for speed. Now let me get the Duel 2 field set, and then we will be ready. Of course,
To your car.
this doesn't matter. This isn't the Duel field. Let me just save and begin the setup. And our 2003 save game editor. This is my friend. Open. And Daytona. There we are. On pole for this duel, of course, is your outside pole sitter. That being Elliott Sadler. Dale Jr. will start second. Teammate of Casey Kane, Jeremy Mayfield, starts third. Johnson is fourth. Rusty Wallace will start fifth. P6, that will be Mark Martin. Seventh place is Jamie McMurray. Starting in 8th, Casey Mears. Starting in 9th, your 2000 champion, Bobby Labonte. That doesn't... No, that is right. Starting 10th, Joe Nemechek. Starting in 11th, that is Dale Jarrett. Two-time winner here. Terry Labonte starts 12th. Brian Vickers starts 13th. Good showing for those two in qualifying, at least for this duel, mid-pack. Waltrip, last year's Daytona 500 winner, starts 14th. 15th, Dave Blaney. I really hope that's the right car. 16th, Ricky Craven. 17th, Greg Biffle. 18th, that is Ward Burton. Starting in 19th, Ken Schrader. 20th, Scott Riggs. Not good qualifying compared to his teammate. 21st, Bobby Hamilton Jr. 22nd, Kyle Petty. 23rd, Shane Meal. 24th, Morgan Shepherd. And rounding out the field, 50th in qualifying, that is Hermie Sadler. There we go. Everything is saved. We're getting ready for... Yes, resume save game. As we get ready... My thing seems very delayed for me. Oh, that is because it is delayed. Alright. Let me double check everything is correct. That it is. We'll be heading into the race. Of course, same thing, top 14. What the heck? Thanks, NR.
Drivers to yard.
Alright, car's already rolling. Top 15 is in. We ignore Elliott Sadler. That means Dave Blaney's the last car in on speed. Is this the correct 7? Yes, it is. Thank you. I thought I had the wrong number 7 in. There's the 10. That's right, 25 cars. Thought we were missing one. Did my math wrong. Here we go. Elliott Sadler leading the field down for 20 laps. Pace car, sharp left onto pit road. Flagman, green flag in hand. Here we go. Green flag for duel number 2 here at Daytona. Getting up through the gear, Sadler with a really good jump over Dale Jr. Of course, I didn't decide to run the Born on This Date paint scheme. I wanted to for Junior, but oh well. Sadler clearing to the lead. Mayfield makes a look to the inside. Mayfield getting some help from the 2 of Rusty Wallace. Mayfield back there. Please tell me. Okay. Always worried I have Frank Mundy in that car now. McMurray makes a look to the inside. Evernham looks to be doing the same thing they did in the previous duel. Hopefully they get a duel win. Mayfield doesn't block McMurray. That could be a decision to bite him as we're heading down. Mayfield looks to lead lap number 1 in the duel. No! Yes, he does. By how much? 1/1000th of a second. Mayfield led that first lap. Doesn't matter anyway, because here comes Bobby Labonte with help from Casey Mears. Brian Vickers, the rookie to Hendrick Motorsports, lining up on the inside. Third in line right there. Dropping off the back of the pack, that's Hermie Sadler. Petty's not having a fun time of things. Blaney struggling. Really surprising. 15th at the line. That would be the 5 car. But the 38 is shuffled out. Labonte's going to lead lap number 2. Vickers looks to the inside, and here comes the classic Daytona shuffle race. The classic NR shuffle race, rather. just a matter of who is going to be in that 14th or 15th, depending on where the 38 is. Who's going to be in that spot at the end of the race? To be honest, that the standings doesn't matter. It's going to block the screen anyway. Waltrip. Mikey, don't do it, Mikey. Hold in line. Vickers takes the lead, but for how long? Maybe a corner. No, he'll be able to block Biff. God, why do I speak? Commentators curse. Biffle gets to the inside. Vickers will lead lap number, I believe, 4? Correction, that was lap number 3. We're on lap 4. Biffle gets to the inside. Waltrip makes a look 3 wide. Can't quite get to the inside of that Roush car. Never mind, he gets to the inside of that Roush car. Getting help from Craven, and that is Ken Schrader back there. Only really one car, well, about 2 cars, Kyle Petty and Hermie Sadler, falling off. Morgan's clinging for dear life. To be honest, with the way that we're racing, I cannot tell you who's going to be in the show right now. Schrader's looking for it. Schrader almost made a look 4 wide for the race lead. That's a risky spot for Ken to be in. Bam doesn't want to tear equipment up. Biffle top to bottom almost, trying to make an elevator move to block all lanes. Schrader looking behind the 32. He thinks he's faster than Ricky Craven. He thinks he can go faster. He thinks he can cycle up to the race lead, even. Oh, the frames. Biffle and Vickers block. Vickers with an elevator move from top to bottom to get to the inside of Biffle. He has the run. Vickers back to the race lead on lap number 5. The rookie, as previously mentioned, handpicked by Ricky Hendrick. Piloted that GMAC number 5 to the Busch Series Championship. Now looking to pilot this Ditech 25 to potentially a dual win here. Defending winner Michael Waltrip, he's been laying back all testing, all single car runs. He's been laying back, but this is the Michael Waltrip we know. This is the Michael Waltrip that won last year's Daytona 500 and of course won the 2001 Daytona 500 that saw the death of his former team owner Dale Earnhardt Sr. Michael Waltrip is always good. DEI is always good at these types of races. Junior's just stuck on the outside. Can't quite make the DEI magic show that we've known. Waltrip makes a look to the inside of Vickers. 3 wide for the race lead. Almost staggered 4 wide back there. Waltrip gets the run off the corner. Waltrip trying to take the race lead, but Biffle's going to get the charge on the outside. Lap 7 of 20. Schrader's making it 4 wide. This is up towards the front. Please, Vickers, get in line. If they wreck up here, this could be the end. Vickers can't quite get to the inside. Schrader's going to make a power move for the race lead by making it 4 wide. Vickers crowding Craven. Oh, they're scraping. They're scraping. They kept it clean. They're somehow keeping it clean. Lifting out pretty much, trying to keep it clean. We've stayed 4 wide through the tri-oval. We have not died yet. Still 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. We have been 4 wide for an entire lap. Ken Schrader takes the race lead in all this madness. Shane Meal working with Bobby Hamilton Jr. Schrader trying to block Biffle, which he does. That allows Bobby Hamilton Jr. to the inside. Shane Meal working still 4 wide for an entire lap. We're not going to make it this lap, boys. I don't see us making it. Contact. There they go. Hard hit for Vickers and Craven. Craven's around. No, McMurray trying to save it. Doesn't save it. Vickers, the dream run is done. Heavy damage for the 8. Mayfield's done. Or is that damage to the 38? There is. Hood damage, hood damage to the 38. Who let us back? Don't you dare tell me that's Shane Meal. It's Bobby Hamilton Jr. Hamilton Jr. leads us back. Oh, Craven and Vickers not happy with one another. They drive back to pit road. Kyle Petty Kyle Petty and Hermie Sadler. This moves Hermie Sadler just a few spots closer. Yes, Nemechek did scoot through somehow. Very impressive. Where is Scott Riggs? Riggs is... I'm sorry, Morgan Shepherd is where now? Morgan Shepherd is in the show. I need more water to comprehend that. Out of the race goes Vickers and Craven. It's a shame. Lap 11. We're going to be restarting lap 13. I'll let the race run as I get more water. Bobby Hamilton leads. Massive tire failure for the 2 under caution. Thankfully gets it back rolling. Probably has some internal damage. Should have been looking. The 38's outside. Still on track. Leave the race running as Meal takes a look for the lead on Bobby Hamilton Jr. Oh my god, Bobby Hamilton Jr. dropped in the short time I was gone. Neil has the lead. Ward going 3 wide with Terry. Look at them freight training. Ooh, Hermie could be in the show. As long as he stays ahead of that 38, he could be in the show. Let's see where he is at the stripe, though. Might not be enough. It's not. He would be 1 position shy. He'd have to get by Mayfield. We back up towards the front. Johnson leads Lowell. 6 laps to go. Looking stagmented 3 wide. Morgan Shepherd is in this pack. Shepherd is looking at a higher starting spot in the Daytona 500. As that's a move. That moves Hermie Sadler in the show. Now it's defense time. Oh my god, Hermie Sadler could be in the Daytona God. This means as long as these 14 cars keep it clean, they are in the show no matter what. So now it's a battle between the 02, the 19, and the 45 for the final spot. The 38 can make all of this obsolete, and it would just be these 14 cars. So Morgan looks to be fighting for second. So we're going to be coming to 4 laps to go. Blaney tried to shut the door, can't quite shut it in enough time. Ooh, Elliott. Elliott's not helping Hermie. He helps Kyle Petty instead. Oh my god, that is cold. That is disgusting. Wow. That's just wow. I am in awe of that. Hermie makes a move to the inside of Elliott. Now he has to manually fight past Kyle Petty. The top 3 are single filed out. Johnson, Mark Martin, and Morgan Shepherd 1, 2, 3 with 3 laps to go. As they keep on keeping on, checking back. Petty's trying to maintain that final spot. This would keep Hermie Sadler out of the show. Mayfield's looking to the inside. Elliott does not care for Hermie, giving him no assistance in this battle. It's, oh my god, Morgan Shepherd's going for second. Morgan Shepherd, no help. Well, he has some help. Riggs bouncing back and forth between the 89 and the 6. We're very tight, 3 wide in the back. Almost wrecking. Johnson hardly needs to do anything. Lap traffic will more than likely not play a factor. There's no way. Riggs set the fastest lap. Again, plate racing doesn't really matter. There's Ken Schrader making a move for third. White flag coming out. One more lap to go for Jimmy Johnson. We're checking back in that battle for 15th. Mayfield's gotten it. Mayfield's beginning to drive away. That could just be absolutely nothing in the minds of these guys right now. Johnson pulling away. Morgan trying to get all the help he can get from the 48. We're 4 wide in the back. They could wreck racing to the line. Oh, that's going to be awfully close for Morgan. They keep it clean. Mark puts it in the wall. Johnson wins. We were 4 wide across the start-finish line. Johnson wins duel number 2. Mayfield forces heartbreak for Hermie Sadler and Kyle Petty. What a finish. Morgan Shepherd brings it home third. Ken Schrader takes second. Top 15 are in. Shane Meal is in the show. Morgan Shepherd is in. Well, this shakes up everything. That will bring an end to the duels. As I look forward to seeing you guys for the Daytona 500. It's been a pleasure these past few days streaming. Now it's back to recording, and I look forward to uploading the 500 when I get the chance. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to the 46th Annual Daytona 500 next time.